Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm gonna choose DRAGONLORD PLACIDUSAX. I have real trouble with names. So for this boss, you're gonna need a couple of things. You're gonna need the Serpent's bow. You're gonna need poison arrows. I'm gonna show you how to pick all these up. If you already have these things, which I'm gonna name here, there's a timestamp down below. You can skip ahead. And also gonna need rot arrows. You might skip out the rot arrows. They're not needed if you pick up blood arrows and frost arrows also. But the easiest way is just pick up rot, pick up poison, because then you're gonna have enough, and pick up the Serpent's bow. And I'm gonna show you how to pick all those up here. It's very easy actually. They're all the things we need are actually in a very small area here in Caelid, so we can pick them up very quickly. So first we go to Isolated Merchant's Shack, and we buy about 100 Serpent's arrows. That's gonna be, can do the math there. They were 120 for 10 of them. So easy maths. Then you go to Dragon Barrow. Oh my god, what is this place name? Let me check again. It was this place anyways, if you look at the map here. This is the place where we bought the arrows, and then we go here. It's called, I forgot, Dragon Barrow something. That's what it's called. Okay, and then you jump down here. And you run on these routes, and get to the abandoned cave, and then go into the abandoned cave. And here we're looking for two things. We're looking for Aeonian butterflies, and we're looking for the Serpent's bow. So pick up all these Aeonian butterflies. They're gonna be all around the cave. You need at least 10 of them. And yeah, I'm gonna jump down here and pick up the Serpent's bow. Optionally, you can upgrade this. That's gonna make it faster. You're gonna waste less arrows if you do that. Also, this room right here, just wanted to show you. There's like 15 or so butterflies in there. So go pick up all the butterflies. All the butterflies. Also, keep in mind that you need to make the Fletched version. So all the arrows, all the ones which has status effects are gonna work. But they need to be fletched. Else you don't have enough range to hit them. Keep that in mind. Next up we are... this place here is... You go from Dragon's Communion and you go east. You get to this merchant right here. And here you can purchase Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 15, and that's going to allow you to make both versions of rot arrows. But again, make the Fletched version. Make the Fletched version. If you don't have enough feathers, you can go here. There's like 6 or so birds here, and there's like 3 there. So if you're lucky, you can get like 10 or so feathers, and you need 10 feathers to create 100 arrows. So if you're lucky, you can do this in one go. This is just east of Church of LA, the place we were there. But if you're unlucky, you might have to go there 2 times. Then this is War Master's Shack. This is just if you don't have enough animal bones. You might just have them, because usually you just randomly kill a lot of animals when you're spraying with these dragon things. But if you don't, you can go to War Master's Shack. You can go there at night, and if you go there at night, there's gonna be an invader. If the invader is not there, there's 2 ways to make him spawn. Either you buy a Ash of War from Bernard inside here. Sometimes that doesn't work though, so sometimes you have to kill him to get this guy to spawn. So if you're fine with that, you can go here at night. You find this guy, you kill him, you get the animal bone bell bearing, you leave that to Twin Maiden Husks, and then you can buy any amount of animal bones. So this is just a good thing to pick up in general if you're gonna use arrows. So this is very, very quick. But and the next thing is of course how we get to the boss. Just showing you drop down here. This is just outside of the not the Dragon Temple. Where's the Dragon Temple? I think it's called Dragon Temple. Anyways, you lie down here and then you get to the boss. And now we're finally doing the boss. So with position here, if you walk past this line here, he's gonna aggro. I think it's even closer, so be very careful. I think I'm cutting it close here with my positioning. I'm gonna stand there. I think that's a little bit close. Anyways, depending on how much you've upgraded your bow, you're gonna need, I think I need 9 arrows here, because I have a fully upgraded bow. But I think you need like 15 or so if you don't have it upgraded. And I think you need about 30 if you have another bow. So keep that in mind. You can still do this trick, but it's gonna be close if you don't have this bow. So if you don't have this bow, what I recommend is that you bring other arrow types also with you. I'm gonna show you that later on. So I'm gonna shoot 9 or 10 arrows to apply poison to him, and I'm gonna switch to rot arrows. After we went down this, okay, it started ticking, great. switch to rot arrows, and then I'm gonna shoot about 30 of them, because of course the bow only affects poison, it doesn't affect rot, so we still need like 30 arrows to apply rot, even though they have the same, he has the same resistance versus arrows, and they have about the same build up, but since this bow only works with poison, it's very difficult to apply this. So we're gonna apply this twice. The rot. The first time is gonna take about 30 arrows, the second time is gonna take about 50 or 60 arrows to apply this the second time, because they get more resistant if you've already applied it to them. For some reason, I don't know. You can also shoot him with frost arrows, but it's very, very inefficient. It's the same thing. You need about 30 to deal about 1,000 damage, and then you need another 50 or so to deal another 1,000 damage. So it's not an effective way. It's a kind of a waste of arrows, actually, to shoot frost arrows at this guy. But he can do it, just showing you that he can. I had to try for myself. I had to try and see. Also, of course, use the gold pickled foulfoot before he dies to get maximum amount of runes. Does blood arrows work? Yes, they work also. They're more efficient also than the frost arrows, as you can see. There was only like 15 arrows to apply the blood loss. Great. And don't forget, up and down, up and down, up and down. See you next time.